Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to welcome everybody back to Falling Off the Cliff. This is a forum where we can try to come together, unite as a race, people, and let's become strong. Let's become the power that we can be. First we gotta learn how to unite, and the only way we're gonna learn how to unite is we gotta start with our family structures. It's about time for us men to stand up and be fathers, be husbands, quit letting these women believe that it's okay to be side chicks. Quit letting these women believe that it's okay to have side dudes. It's not okay. Within 6 months of being in a relationship with any woman, any man should know this is going to be his wife and need to start preparation, so he should be proposing so he can go ahead and start a life with this woman. This is the only way that we can gain the power and unite is when we can teach our children that we come together as a family, and then they will understand that, okay, that this family is really tight with this family, and this family, and this family. The next thing you know, we have a whole community. From a community, we have a city. From a city, we have state. From states, we have this whole nation of all of us together. It's time for us to start understanding who and what we are. For every aspect of this world, we have touched and we have made it better. Except for here in America. For some odd reason, we can't climb up. We can't do what we need to. It's time for us to quit waiting for somebody to give us a leg up. It's time for us to start taking the leg up. It's time for us to do what we need to do. And the only way that we're going to ever do that is by believing in one another. Quit looking down on the man next to you and be happy that he's attained what he's got. And when you got what you wanted, quit looking down on the man who hasn't got what he wanted. Quit believing that man is lazy. Maybe he hasn't got the opportunities that you have. Maybe he has all the education in the world, but he's just not getting opportunities. Everybody always tells black men to go get a job, but you put 100 applications in and 60 people call you back. Out of them 60 people that called you back, maybe this is half of them get an interview. And out of that interview, you get maybe 2 callbacks. But you may fail the drug test, or you may fail the background check, or something to just keep you from going forward with the job, over the course of 6 months. No, it's not that you ain't got a job for lack of trying. You don't got a job because no one took the time to trust to see if you're going to be a great employee. So we have to start understanding it's time for us to start investing in yourselves. That same time that you invested in trying to find that job, once you put them applications in, you make a few calls, then it's time to start doing what you do. You ain't got to do nothing illegal. You know what I'm saying? You can sell food. You can sell T-shirts, you can sell hats, you can volunteer until someone says, you know what, I can take a chance with you. It's things that you can do to be a better person. It's all up to you. You have to want to do it. Pray that we all get that way. But men, like I was saying earlier, it's time for us to start being men to these women. It's time to start giving women what they need, and that's direction, and that's understanding, that's security, that's the belief that I believe this man could be all I thought he can, and don't let her down. Sure, you could be more than what she think you can be. You run around and saying that's my queen, but you don't have no castle for her to be a queen of. We got women running around here, I'm a queen. To be a queen, your daddy had to be a king. And that was best he can make you is a princess until you marry a prince who transformed into a king. And then he transformed you into his lady, a queen. Unless your mother was a queen and she bestowed her queenship onto you. That means you stand in your mama's castle and you running what she ran. Queens don't pretty much go bloodline. Because as soon as a woman, her first son, he becomes a king, that stops the queenship. So to understand, we run around here saying queen, queen, queen. Okay, let's be princesses and earn our right to be queens. Let a man lead you and guide you, but only if that man can lead and guide you in the right direction. I'm not saying follow a fool, because there's a lot of fools out here, and we're going to work on getting them together. I like to take the time to apologize for all the men that's hurt all the women and did them wrong. It's not their fault. They was misled and they followed it. The being a husband and getting a job and all that stopped when the employment stopped. When women started not believing in men, then the courtship stopped. And then it just became a hit and run thing. Men believe I can hit as many women as I can. Women, I can start trapping men. I remember growing up, women telling their daughters, I ain't know when the hell you lay down with no man for free. So basically telling her it's okay to sell herself. You know what I'm saying? What can I get? It's child support. It's designed to destroy families. You know what I'm saying? Yes, it really don't affect white America as much as it affects black America, because white America, they get divorced, they paying alimony, child support, and all these things. We're not married, so only thing a woman can do is hope to get child support, and she using that as employment. She don't go to a job, but she got 4 kids, 3 babies' daddies. She get more money through those kids than I'm all gonna get them go put in 48 hours a week. So, it's kind of hard to tell her to go to a job and quit putting this man on child support, because all men do need to take care of their children. They need to stand up and be fathers. Let your child see what it is to be a man, and let them know that being a black man, they are special. They are unstoppable. There's nothing we cannot achieve. I mean, we really can do anything. We have to believe in ourselves. Understand this. It's one thing that's inside this country that they can't take from us, and that is gangs. You have your Bloods, you have your Crips, you have your Vice Lords, you have your folks. Those are some of your biggest gangs in this nation. Not to mention your Latin Kings, your BDs, your GDs. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of gangs, and you got neighborhood gangs, and it'd be killing amongst each other. If you're willing to take a life, that's simple. We'll quit taking the life of a person that's the same color you. You know what I'm saying? Let's come together. Right now, we're in the most peaceful times between the Bloods and the Crips and majority of all other gangs. Now's the time we need to start coming together and become one big gang. Black America. Let's put Black Wall Street back together. Let's make it the way it needs to be. I'm not saying we're better than whites. I'm not saying that we need to fight the whites or put whites down. No, I'm saying let's build us up. Let's get us where we need to be. Then, and only then, we shall be respected and be treated as an equal. How can you be looked upon and treated as an equal when everything is stacked against you and designed for you to fail? A few people make it out of it, but that's like crabs in a bucket. If you put 100 crabs in a bucket, maybe 5 make it out. What about the other 95? Maybe nobody made it out. Need to find a way to help get them 95 out. And this is just a little something I want us all to think about. But most of all, men, it's time to stand up. Let's start turning our black women into the black queens that they are, so they can see that you are a black king. And the only way you can be a black king is if you represent yourself as that. I hate to be the bearer of bad news to some of y'all, but yes, we are Americans, and we're black Americans, because unfortunately in the land of the United States, they color code their citizens. We're the only country that color code our citizens. So let's embrace it. We're black Americans, and we're going to rise, since everything we do, they want to do. All right, thank you. I want everybody to stay tuned, comment. I like to read the comments, email, however, you feel like contacting me, please do. If you have any output, maybe we can do a live video together, or maybe you can actually come and join in on the show. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of your day. Remember, let's unite, Black America.